Hello. Give me a second, guys. I didn't have chat up. My bad. Let me load that in now. Hello. Alrighty. How are we today? We're playing a different game today, actually. We're playing a little bit of Desynced. So yeah. A little bit different compared to what we were playing. So like, think of it as more of a factory management sim with RTS, but not really. It's like, I feel like it's more just a factory simulator. But hi, hello. Oh, I needed to refresh that again. Give me a second. Alrighty. How are we all? Let's get started, shall we? Let me switch over. Please work. Hey, there we go. Do that. How are we? Been a while since I last used my VTuber model. Yeah, 7 days wasn't really paying. Well, not that it was paying anything. It was more like it suffered whenever I had my VTuber avatar up. Like, just streaming in general killed it. So, hopefully this doesn't kill this game. So, as you can see, I have been busy in this game. This has been... Okay, so ignore the number of days. It's been a lot of AFK happening. But, this is me playing around with stuff and seeing what works and what doesn't. This is technically my second run, and I'm finding that I've done a few things wrong that I need to work on. So first off, I didn't have my mass production facilities up and running as early as I should have, and they're a lot more expensive than they should be. Because, like, it shouldn't be like this, but it was the way that I got it to work, and it kind of worked. To a degree. Yeah, not the best, but it worked. It worked. Now, what I will say though is I do need to improve it. Yes, 100%. But the fact that it's working the way that it is actually pretty cool. So, the basic gist is, well, nothing's really working at the moment because I've got things not working. Like, okay, so I got these miners that I need to manually set up again. But, alright, let me get them mining. And what am I missing here? Oh, these guys have disappeared. Where have you gone? Ah! Also, I think something happened. Ah, yep. So I've got a scout automatically moving around. I have these guys mining. I have the basics of automation to a degree. But again, to a degree. It's not 100%. And yeah, it can use a little bit of work. Not gonna lie. But it does the job enough. That I was able to basically manually do all of this for a while. But definitely need a little bit of improvement. So, for example, Like, my current tech progression is actually in the advanced category already, but I haven't gotten any further because I was noticing problems with my factory that I know I need to fix. And so here I am trying to figure out how to fix them. Like, me needing to learn how to use the resimulator, for example. That'll take some time. 100%. I'm trying to avoid too much online stuff, but I have watched a couple of videos from other content creators, so I do have somewhat of an idea on how to do things. But I like to do things certain other ways. So, like, you see this here. This is my... Think of it as like a mall for anything and everything. And, like, I even got the more mass-producible things here in this mall, because all of this is like temporary setups kind of deal, while I try and figure out the game and whatnot. But this setup here is basically like, I credit wait, what's his name? Nihilus. I'm gonna look it up now. I feel like an idiot. Nihilus, that's the one. Yeah, I credit him. He was the one that I first watched when the playtesting or the alpha came out for this, and I got access to this back then. I really liked it. I really did. I just wanted more, and then finally it's come out, so I am pretty happy that this has come out. I know this isn't for everyone, granted, but I enjoy it. But what I'm gonna do is, I could continue this, but I feel like I will benefit the most from a quote-unquote fresh run, right? Because I've got a thing where, like, I do have a lot of things established, but it'll take time to rework everything. I mean, it'll take time to restart everything and get to this point, granted, but I want to focus more on early game things. Early game things that can probably save people a lot of time and effort. Like, I see a lot of people saying set resources to high, and I'm like, okay, set it to high, but you've got an infinite map, right? Like, this map is huge. If we look up to the top here, like, this map is huge. This is just the area that my scout has searched. Granted, I think I'm having a little weirdness where my scout can totally go right next to the hive and not get hurt. But ignoring that fact, yeah, my scout has revealed a lot of different things, and at this moment, he's currently by himself. Like, the whole idea of him, the whole idea of it scouting around is just to find stuff to pick up off the ground, picks it up, and then sends it back. And yeah, I've saved the command center location as the main spot where he dumps all these stuff. But there's a couple of things that I want to do to improve that. So it'll probably work better, as I said, in a more manual playthrough. So if we reset the camera here, yeah, the storages, the mass storages, I found out that having these 4 transportation units as the main means of it teleporting things around in here allows for this really condensed setup where you've got the power pole that I like to use, and then the 4 mass storages here, and then just nice storage setup. I can probably make this like thicker or something. The problem is, if I wanted to do that, I would probably have to start equipping like construction bots with what's it called? These things. The portable power fields. because this is actually at the border of where you can place it. So if I were to grab my power pole, so yeah, you've got power poles, and if I press P, it brings up the power grid, right? So you can see the edge of the grid is right here, right? For the most part, where I'm putting my mouse at the moment. Now, the thing is, let's see, so the power pole here is 1, 2, then 3 thick pathway, then 1, 2, and then I'm back at the edge. And that's basically where I put the power pole. Now, I like 3 wide gaps because it helps with throughput for all the little drones when they're moving around and being really active. At the moment, they're not being really active because I've AFK'd too long and things built up. But, yeah, like, you kind of want, like, really nice, clear main thoroughfares. And then having more internal stuff being done by portable transporters, which is a more late, well, not really late game, but you need to use, where is it? There we are, nanobots. So it's kind of like near to the end of early game and heading into mid game, I guess. So like, if we classify the techs, you've got basic, advanced, and then probably, what, robots? There we are. But yeah, like, the more advanced tier stuff. I haven't even seen some of this stuff. Like, I've seen this at every now and then, but not in this run. I've only recently gotten my hands on this tech, because my scout came across it and then just went right on through. But yeah, what we'll do is I'll start a new game, and then I will run through the process of how I start, as well as do a couple of improvements compared to this current run. Yeah. I will be doing this run solo in my own time, but I will probably stream the world that I'm about to create, and only during stream. Unless it's grindy stuff, like just building up of resources, I will try and do that off stream, but most of the other stuff, like construction and all that, I will keep on stream. Yeah? So, shall we get started? Alright, let's go to endgame. Start a brand new one. Let's randomize a bit. And I'm basically going to keep it default settings. Yeah, so a lot of people would recommend you to go high or even infinite rich. But yeah, let's not. we want to experience it how the devs wanted us to experience it, right? With all the mini games that people don't like, and all of the lack of resources that people complain about. Let's do this.
Data corruption. Activating Higgs protocol.
Welcome back,
wow.
Commander.
That's
Your
the first
ship
time
has
I've
been
spawned in
damaged,
front of it.
and I've taken you
This-
out of stasis. I am Elaine, Emergent Logistics Artificial Intelligence Network. What you're seeing is a feed from an unidentified planet, where I've deployed a team for you to command. This planet seems to be the source of the damage, and we are unable to leave the planet's orbit until our ship is repaired, and the source of the damage is identified.
Alright, so what we'll do...
You will need to establish a small mining facility in order to proceed with ship repairs. This will be your primary objective. Communications are currently limited, so one of the first things you will need to do is to establish an uplink from ground level. Try to find metal and crystal deposits, as we will need them for repairs.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why are you... Okay, that's the first time I've ever actually put that on a scout immediately, and then the command center is the one that's doing the logistics. That's a first. Yeah.
Crystal can be used in its raw form for now. Metal ore will need to be processed into metal bars. This can be achieved in the fabricator, which you will find on your command center.
Cool.
We will require a large quantity of materials for future production, so having several dedicated production buildings is recommended. I would suggest building 1 or 2 more facilities to produce metal bars. The more buildings we have, the faster we will be able to produce materials. Later we will need to increase the number of mining units in order to keep up with demand.
Okay, now that I've done that, I will do that. Probably not the best, but we want to get things done straight away, so then we can make an assembler, so then we can do things more...
To produce more mining units, you must fabricate an assembler.
Yep,
With
there we
it,
are.
You will be able to produce a worker unit and equip it with a miner component. Both of these are produced in the assembler. It is also capable of producing circuit boards, which are used in unit and component production.
I think we have enough now. Yeah? Yeah, we do. Alright. Let's do that. Let's get this built. Alright. Continue making the... actually... No. We will set you up so then whenever you see things that need to be crafted, you craft it. That. We'll make that a little bit. But yeah, for now we're not really using the small turret. We don't need to care about that just yet. We'll put that on our scout when we're ready. Yeah, and then we need to have an uplink. An uplink can be made in the assembler. So yeah, so at the moment we're trying to work on our goals, progress. So yeah, getting things over and done with, so then we can progress further, which is okay. What we need is an uplink. We have enough for an uplink now, so let's start working on that straight away. Just so then we can get started on the research while I build up other things. And then what we also want is probably another miner bot, so we will prefab a tier 1 miner. Did I really just copy the... Anyway, we'll do the tier 1 miner. Let's see here. Oh, right. Alright, had to step out for a little bit there, and I'm back. Alright, I want to stay a little bit more mobile, so I'm going to keep the command center basically as is for now. We'll see whether or not that's a good or bad idea later. But yeah, let me see. Now that we got that, I want to start... let me make another assembler real quick. and basically start putting everything on bots. That will burn through energy, yes. But we're early days, so it should be fine. Okay, then I want to make another bot, but a standard worker. Wait, how much inventory? Ooh, actually, you cannot have the assembler. That is interesting. I forgot. Yeah, you're just miners at this point. Let me switch you off then. Get you to be that. Grab that. And then you can be a standard worker to then make plates. We'll work on that.
We have
Do
established
this.
a connection to the surface.
Alright, and then we want... Shall we do... You know what? I want to get this started straight away, so we'll do that. So that also means that I actually need to automate this, so... Wait. That goes there. There we go. So, just to explain what I'm doing, I'm basically linking the different, like, information in each bot to different things, and that is the basics of quote-unquote programming, rather than doing things manually. You can have it so then it'll automatically check if it needs to craft something, and then it'll craft it, right? So you can see here, like, I don't have anything set up for circuits, but this will automatically craft the circuit that I need to continue this research and then move on, which is great. So, like, this is a good way to do on-demand systems. So you don't necessarily have to mass craft everything, but it's better to mass craft things so then it's available as soon as possible. Well, yeah. Let me see. What else can we build? We've got a standard 1x1 building. I kind of don't want to use this unless it's for specific setups, and so I'd rather avoid building that straight away. The storage block, though, is very useful. But yeah, let me try and get this up.
Sid sup, bro.
Yo, Loxer! Yo. Alright, we've got one more, and then we can finally get those signals, and then start a little bit of automation, which is gonna be cool.
I am Luxor. Sid, how ya doing, man?
I'm doing well. Yourself? Ooh, there we go. We've got those, and now... I should have honestly been...
Sid doing great.
Awesome. I think we should probably work on this. Just so then I've got some other stuff crafting. I should have done that first. My bad. But we do have the ability to do some basic stuff. So like the portable radar will be great. So actually, we want to make 3 of these for all 3 of my scouts. And there's specific reasons for this. I'm gonna use them. I can't use them that shit just yet. Let me do that. No. Correction. I don't have enough. Let me do that for a bit. Now, why aren't you... you're not part of the logistics network. Let me change that real quick. That's what was happening. I forgot that needed to be changed. For early game, yeah, connecting them to the logistics network is fine. But later on, you kind of want them to not be part of the logistics network to reduce the overall amount of clutter in your base with your drones. Alright. Now that that's kind of working, again, wasted a bit of time there. Now, why aren't you... tell you what. I know what to do here. Tell it to return there. That'll work. At least for now. Alright. Now, do I have the ability to make this? Yep, I do. 3. Alright. So eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to have all 3 of the existing scouts have radars. 1 to find all of the... well, 2 of them to find all the different ores and act as mining leaders temporarily. And then the other one to scout. And that can be done fairly quickly, very early on. But scouting... Okay, maybe not scouting, but 100% rubbish collection can be done. Alright, we've got our first portable radar. Let's put that on the first one. And like, I could make this... like, make more workers. But I want the basic structures first. Once we've gotten the basic structures set up, we can do that. So yeah, that was my bad that I didn't do that straight away. And then we'll do the basic power after that, so then we can expand further. But for now, so let's see. Yeah, because of the power cell, it makes 500 power over an area for free. Pretty useful. But yeah, I think what we'll do is I'll probably set up the base right about here. So, yeah. Alright, we'll do this one. And then one last one. Come on. It might be better if I just deploy right now, eh? Yeah, I wanted to stay a little bit more mobile, but screw it. Let's just see what everyone else usually does and do this. Wait for it. There we go. Alright, we do have more inventory space to work with, so I guess it's more worth it to do that. Alright, so now...
I am Luxa. Said not sure if that could get more views, but maybe you should add the tuber category to your stream.
I mean, I did. I think I did. Did I not? Let me double check.
I am Luxa. Said it doesn't show up now.
No? Alright, give me a second. Let me change that. See, I thought that was all set up.
For mothership repairs, we need higher level material production. Advanced materials are the next level of development, which can be produced in the assembler.
Okay.
We will require a high volume of material.
Alright, let us quickly set up a couple of other things real quick. I will automate this. So alright, we're now on the basic stuff. I don't think I need to go any further just yet, although I do want that. But I'll do that after I've got all the basic stuff automated. So what we'll do, we'll go to my early game stuff. So my basic fabricator is how I like to automate all of my stuff. So we do 1, 2, 3 here. That'll work. Yeah. We'll do that one there. And I want to make sure that I've got 2 crafters. So I'll actually put this in storage and this in storage. Oh, wait. I need that crafting plates. Whoops. Wait. Abort. Nah. Okay. I don't have the ability to do this just yet. Alright. Let me do that again. Oh, wait. Wrong one. That one is that. Okay. And then I'll call this one to make its own separate ones. Then I want to do this. So, wait. If we do wire fabricator, why do I have a wire fabricator? Okay. Okay, don't worry about that. So 1, 2, 3. We want that one there. Just figuring out how to automate it. And then we also want a storage right there for now. And that'll be for outputting all of the standard iron. Oh, metal bars, sorry. Then, what I'll also do, I'll probably add another one for 1, 2, 3 here. And this is where the crystals will be dumped. I'll probably have to do the same. I'm gonna try and do that for the metal. But yeah, lots of just waiting. Now, why aren't you... Ah, I know what happened here. Don't have space. That was my bad. Okay. I am not the best. Alright. While I wait for this, I am gonna try and fix what's happening. Of course, my mobile wants to update. Okay. Enter text. Oh, it isn't. Yeah. VTuber. VTuber. Display. Have I never done this before on Twitch? I thought I did this. Alright. Let's save that. Way better. There we go. That should fix it up. I swear, like, have I never done that? I thought I did that all the time. I guess it doesn't work via Streamlabs, which is what I normally use to set that. Alright. Duly noted. Okay. I may have queued a few too many things, but at the same time... Whatever. We've got a radar in there, a radar in there. So I just need a radar in that one. Oh, not that one. Radar there. Okay. And now it's just a little waiting game to get things built and automated. Wait, is it that slow? You know what? Let us switch to this for a bit. It's probably better that way. Get as much of it done as possible. There we go. Progress. Alright. And then once you guys are done, I just need basically 20. Yeah, because steel... Wait, not steel. Metal plates are 2 to 1. Metal bars are 1 to 1. Yeah. So we need about 20 metal bars to make... 18 metal bars to make the 9. We're almost there. Yeah, we're there. Okay, let's do that. And then once that's all sorted, we can start making that as the miner. And then we can also set this as the drop-off point now. Same thing with this one. We can set this as the drop-off point. So now we have proper drop-off points for all of the mining. That is good. That is very good. Alright. There we go. And then, you see, this is being... Oh, this is a blueprint that I did myself. But all it is just literally linking this slot to this slot up here. So I don't have to actually do anything special. I just need to go to the bottom slot, choose something, and then it'll automatically set the one up top. Really useful. Not like anything, like, it saves me a couple of extra clicks. But, you know, it's better than nothing. And then what we can do is set that as the storage point. And there we go. You will still need to basically feed things in, but now we can free up the scouts for another... Once we put another basic fabricator up. Alright, so scouts, you put yours in there. Oh. There, and there. Alright, and then what we'll do is that I will probably be making more of these. Just need to get to the point where I can actually place another one of these somewhere else. So they'll probably be running overtime at this point. Oh, wait a minute. No, I screwed up again. I'm not making steel no more. Alright. I will temporarily switch you. Not ideal, mind you. Wait, no, I can't do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Wait, let me do that again. But switch it to this. You should have enough standard now. Clear that out. Why do you need so much steel? Okay, there we are. Okay, and then we can switch this back to metal. And then we'll make the second set go for steel. And then once we have a decent selection of standard stuff, then we can start progressing further. Okay, so here we go. Steel, go. And then set that to go to that as well temporarily for now. But I do want to get another fabricator and set that up here, I think. Yeah. As well as another storage unit there. So I'm trying out a different setup compared to normal, I guess. Hoping it works out, but we shall see. Alright, let's make 2 more fabricators. Oh, wait. Very cool. So yeah, so a lot of the early game stuff is very just grindy.
Sid?
I do not speak Russian, friend. Sorry, man. Google is saying, "Hi bro, how are you?" As a young life.
Sid, why are you a black Asian?
Is it wrong? Is it wrong to be a black Asian?
Sid, this is a very strange combination.
How so? Huh? How so? Alright, now we've got this, we can do this, and then we can finally switch this back to standard metal. There we go. Alright, the setup is now working. Anomaly? What the heck are you? Aw. That's the first time I've ever seen that. That is interesting. Okay. Huh. Alright, now that I've got these working logistics at
Sid,
the moment...
No, we Russians don't have a problem with THA.
Fair enough. As long as you don't have a problem, we are good. Alright, let me make... Wait, what do I need to make another one of these? Ugh. Alright, we'll make one of these.
Sid, why are you drawn?
Why am I drawn? I mean, I'm a VTuber. Why else am I drawn? Why am I like? Huh? The question is, you know, how familiar are you with?
Sid, is this some kind of modern technology?
Modern technology. 2D. Live 2D is the tech. And it's been around for a while. You're not familiar with VTubers, man? Well, welcome to the VTubing life, I guess. Hi, I'm a VTuber. Nice to meet you.
Sid, you have a cool voice.
Oh, thank you. Alright, let me see. I need to do a whole bunch of reinforced plates. Do that. And then we can start setting up this first one, which, let me see. 1, 2, 3. We'll do that for now. But yeah, I want to start automating the production of all the base stuff, right? Oops, forgot to link that. That's important. Like, another thing is the crystals aren't being used that much, which is fine. That's normal. But yeah, one thing to pay attention to is actually at the top left. It's a nice indicator to see what you need and what is missing in your production line. Because I don't have anything better. So this is why you saw in my previous world, if you were paying attention, that I had these set up
Sid,
for
why don't you
basic
go
stuff.
work on the radio? Can get rich.
I don't have the know-how or the technical expertise or any of that sort of stuff for radio talk shows and all that. I'm not okay. I try, but I'm not exactly the best conversationalist. All right, I do try my best, but there are times where I just zone out, do not talk. I try not to. I try not to do stuff like that, but sometimes I just can't help it. It's just how I am. I apologize. But yeah, we need to do some more plate production. The fact that it's asking for 40, and that's what you need to make 2 of these, the game knows what you need to do. The game knows. But yeah, we're holding off on research until we get majority of the automation done. And then we can start searching the world and all that jazz. Ah, the anomaly is gone. Interesting. I need to keep an eye out for those next time. So at the moment, like, because we're in early game, I don't think there's any threats. But as we progress, I believe we can become more or less aggressive against different factions, right? So I'm playing this game solo, but we can play co-op with people.
Sid, by the way, where do you live? I'm from Omsk. Sid, America?
No, not America. I do not live in America. I actually live in Australia. Yes. And no, my accent is not from America, despite the fact that some people claim that I sound American. No, I'm not American.
Born and bred in Australia. Yeah.
Alright, now that we have that built, we'll put that on there, and then we'll build our second set right there. And we shall automate the production of the electronics, while my current one works on the reinforced plating. Sounds good. Ah, while we're at it, we'll get the turret on the one that I'm going to potentially turn into... There we go. My actual main scout. So we'll set that up straight away. So you can see here, 1 unit in shortcut group 1. I like doing this, where you basically select a unit, do control 1, 2, 3, 4. That wasn't available in the base game when I first played it, but I don't know when they added that in, but they added that in, and it feels really nice. I like that. So yeah, I believe 1 to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay. Can all be set.
Said, is it true that there are huge cannibal spiders in Australia, and the world has turned 180 degrees?
Cannibal spiders? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. World has turned 180 degrees. Depends on how you look at it.
Range of structures now with which to expand our base. We will need to research basic
Okay, so the reason why I say that it really depends is, like, we all see things from the perspective of north to south on maps. Now, if you turn it the other way around, Australia doesn't look that... Oh, it looks different. It's like it's got a little cap on top in the form of Tasmania. Yeah. We don't usually look at the maps like that. You can turn it around if you wish. But yeah. Alright. We now have that, so I can make another one of these. And we have the basics and automation set. Alright, so now that we have that set up, more or less, I want to start with... Do I start with behavior, so then I get scanning straight away? Or do I do this? Actually, what I will do is do this. Just so then I can get the core part of what we'll need to do next set up. So while I work on that, you can go there. You can now automate that production. And then we will automate a couple more. Wait, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I need 8 of these. Okay.
Said, okay, sweetie, I don't want to leave you here alone, but I have to go to work. Good luck to you.
Alright. Have fun at work. Alrighty. Let me do this. We have 1, 2, 3. We do that, that, that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And I think once we have all that set up, we can start getting really into automation. But yeah, I think after I do that stuff...
Said, Russia and Australia are brothers for life, smiling cat face with open mouth.
Hey. Comrades, my friend, comrades. Now, I am noticing that I probably need more actual miners working on metal compared to crystal. So what I will do, actually, is here we go. The standard worker, I'll switch over to that, and I will switch you over to this. Yeah? But I will make sure you transfer that out of your inventory before you dump it in the wrong spot. There we go. Ah, you need to stop doing that. You are no longer part of the network, so you need to stop doing that too. There we go. That should clean up the bots. I mean, that's nice and all that you found that there. That's fine. I'll accept it. It's fine. But yeah, the laser mining tools, which you only get 2 of at the beginning of the game, equipped onto your scouts, they are rare. Very rare. You do not want to lose them. So that's why I prioritized switching over to that. I probably should have done that earlier. But, I'm an idiot. It takes time. I'm slow. So, yeah. At the moment, it's a lot of just waiting for things to develop. Yeah. And lots of standard building at this point. Probably best if I make another miner bot, eh? So let's make another mining tool. Don't have enough space. That's the one thing I didn't think about. Ugh. But yeah, like, this will be my early game mole, so to speak. So that I can get things done. This is the beginnings of the mass storage area that I plan to build. Again, it'll be very temporary for now. But the layouts are more or less set in stone at this point. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Miner's being built. Yay. It's been built. Alright. Now why are you... Ah, okay. I need space. And that is too slow. Now why is that too slow? That is too slow. Ow. You know what? I'm gonna abort. I'm gonna abort for now. I was too gung-ho, and I need more workers. So I'm gonna prioritize the workers. Plus that, so actually, one at a time. Probably better that way. I think it was trying to balance, and that's not ideal. Alright, so you actually... You know what? What I will do... Information... Dropped item... is within power grid. Go to. Grab it. Grab it all. There we go. So that's the basics in getting things like as a collector. Like the ideal setup is that I have another area to store. So I'm gonna actually start building that right now. So let me see here. What do I want? 1, 2, 3. There. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Like that. Probably there. For now. And then I'll have it so then the scout drops things off that it finds. There. But yeah, that's probably one of the easiest ways to get stuff really quickly early on. is to have it so then it searches for dropped item in the power grid. And the power grid is basically this, right? So anything within this area that has power is basically the base, right? So very early game collector. You don't need the behavioral thingamajig. You just need to do that and you are good to go. That is your very basic item collector. So all the dropped stuff, you don't have to manually grab it yourself. It should pick it up. So it's trying to grab things. So actually, I will disconnect it now. And then it should prioritize if I were to do that. Yeah. There we go. Now it's doing this. So what it'll do is that it'll store things in the dump area, which will be good once it searches for it. Yeah. Now, once it's found stuff to collect in the area, so it's got a pretty decent radius, I believe. How big is it? Yep, there we go. Basically, this entire area is now being scanned. Now, there's a lot of dropped stuff here as well, like scattered resources here, but I'm not collecting it because it's not within the grid. Now, if I take this off, it'll start searching, but I don't want that, so for now, I will bring it back to the grid, and it'll return to dump that stuff, and that is good. Alright, now that that's done, we can do that, and then we can probably automate the miner. That way, we have workers. Alright. What I want is probably 4 standard miners at this point on the metal ore. And then one miner. Actually, yeah, 4 standard workers on there, so I can pull out that scout, and then 1 standard worker for the crystal chunks, so then I can pull that miner out, and then I can finally change the scouts into what I actually want them to be, which is the foreman, basically. Alright, now that we've done that, we can start working on building number 3. There we go. Oh, number 4. Oh, man, I need to learn to count. Ah. Alright, so just trying to connect the storages. Now, this ain't doing anything, but eventually, what I want it to do is to be the main thing searching around.
The robotics assembler will be the primary production component for our energized materials such as energized plates, a foundation material for construction and repairs. It is also a component that focuses on more sophisticated robot assembly methods. Produce one of these components so that we can build a larger variety and more efficient robots such as the Dashbot.
Actually, that's a good point. Let's do that instead. We shall make this. Probably better that way. Tell you what, I'll reconnect you to the network. Because we're not doing any collection right now, and I need all the bots that we can get to do logistics work because I screwed up and forgot. But yeah, we definitely want dashbots. Now dashbots, that's an interesting thing because if we go here, I don't actually have any of that set up. Haha! Well, alright, we'll go to the library. So, this is the easiest way to go about it. So what I'll do, I'll make a new folder, right? And then we'll do it stream blueprints. Yeah? And so we can make a brand new blueprint. And what we'll do is that we can choose what building to use. And so we want a dashbot. But we don't want just a standard dashbot. We want a dashbot that can mine, right? So it'll be the upgraded version of the worker. This one is good because it'll have 2 inventory slots, as you can see in the middle. I can't move my mouse down, but underneath all those icons in the middle that show the crafting recipe, there's one S and an I, 2 I's. So that's one small socket, 2 internal sockets, and then directly under that, which says storage, there are 2 slots for that. So it has 2 storages, 2 storage slots, and that is compared to the scout with 4, and then the worker, which only has 1. We want the extra storage space, plus the fact that workers only have a speed of, let me see, here we go, 2 movement speed. On the other hand, a dashbot has a movement speed of 3. So, like, we like things to be fast, right? And I think 3 is the standard speed for the most part, up for quite a while. Like, scouts, on the other hand, have a speed of 4, so they're a lot faster. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright, robotics assembler get. Awesome. We can actually put that on there, but let's not. What we'll do, instead, we do that. Put this on here. So now we can see that we can make a dashbot. There we go. A lot better. Now this one can automate. What shall it automate? I'll automate the fabricators. We need more of those at this point. Oh, no. Correction. That's all. My bad. Bring that to infinite. So yeah. In order to make it so then this works like this, you need to set it to an infinite amount of that item. But don't worry, it'll only craft up until the point where it can hold it in its inventory. Then it doesn't do anything more. You don't need to worry about anything else after that. Now, we'll make another one of these. And I believe 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yep, that'll do. Ah, yes. We need to get silicon now. But we'll avoid that for now. What I want is one of the scouts afterwards. Once we get the behavior stuff set up, I will then set up my first scout to do its thing. Now, the problem is that it doesn't have power. So it'll need some helper bots to come along with it, to help it along. It won't be as fast, granted, but they will be able to do the job to a degree. So yeah. The first one we'll be making is some, it's a basic power supply bot of sorts. Not the greatest, but will do the job. Yeah. Again, lots of just waiting around, and that's on me. I should have done this a little bit better. But hey, so you can see that the prefabs, those are basically what the game provides you. All of these extra ones here are stuff that I've added myself at this point. So you see this, like the fact that it's an unnamed dashbot means that I didn't name it in here. So let me do that. Mark 1 No, Mark II miner. Right? So we don't have anything else. We can probably actually install a signal reader. That will be useful. Because then we can have it. So then it can read a single words. We can read a signal from, I guess, a foreman miner. Miner drone. Miner bot? Yeah, let's just do a miner bot. Yeah. So we'll need that to be the next thing that we automate crafting. And that is fine. But yeah, once we get to that point, then we can start deprecating these guys. Or at least switching out the current setup. Switching out their gear to be just standard workers inside, managing logistics until I finally get rid of them fully. Because dashbots are so far way more superior compared to standard workers, that replacing them early on is worth it, in my honest opinion. Not for everyone, granted, but yes, it is something to consider. But yeah, like, it is very slow early on because I don't have that many workers. I could have spammed workers, but that's probably not the best thing to do. I could be wrong. There we are, behavior controller, shared storage. I haven't actually used shared storage, and I've not used beacons, but the fact that they provide visibility can be useful. So anyway, let us automate the making of the signal reader. Right. And then I'm trying to think. I might want to automate mass production straight away compared to trying to do things further with this, because no, actually, on second thought, no, I don't. Signal, I forgot to put that on auto. Now let's continue doing this. All right. Oh, I didn't prefab that. Interesting. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. So what I'll do, actually, I'll show a good way to prefab this. So you see this. So what you can do is that if you want something like this, basically, without any issues, you go to the library, and then you go up to here. You see this? Unnamed building 211M 1S. That's basically what I've selected. So you can see that it is a 2x1 building with one medium and one small slot with an assembler. Now if I save the current selection, what it'll do this. Now I don't want it to mine them, to make a miner, but I want everything else, which is just the assembler for now. So what we'll do, basic assembler mall unit. There we go. And then, if we go to blueprints, go to stream blueprints, and there we go. Now we can just set up 2, I guess. We'll do 2. We're getting to the point where we can start doing that. Alright. Then we'll make these. Oh no, I don't. Ahaha. No, I want this still.
Jax 9. Sid can also just make prefabs in the library without anything selected.
That is indeed true, Jack. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. But yes, you can do that as well. So if you were to go to the library and then just basically without saying anything, you can actually do brand new one, create new. So Probably the best one to do right now, honestly, is creating a brand new mass production. Yeah, let's do mass production here. So if I were to do this and this, and then link that up to one another, and then shall we provide a behavior controller? Now, there's a reason why I'm doing the behavior... No, wait, we don't need the behavior controller. Whoops. I didn't realize that you could do that. But no, we do not need the behavior controller. I don't think we need anything else for now. Yeah, we'll do basic mass assembler unit. There we go. And that is our brand new blueprint that we can now access through here, which is pretty cool. So yeah, probably for the best if I build some more. Another thing. You know what? Let's do this. We'll go back to what I've done, and then we do the basic fabricator. We copy that. Go back here, Steam Blueprint, and then paste. And then what I can do is that I can move it here. So then when I build, it's the first thing I see. I think we need more of these at this point. But what I'll do, I'm looking at the levels, and I probably should make the miner first, eh? What else do I need? At this point, we've got miner, fabricator. I guess I'll make the robotic assembler. Automate production of that. I do need a bunch of those. So then, I can actually do another one where I can make a brand new one. We do this one, and then we can put the robotics assembler on there. And then we get a basic robotics assembler mold unit. There we go. So yeah, I like calling all the buildings units and all the like bots that move around bots, right? Or the drones, the bots. I don't know. It's just my naming scheme. Don't read into it too much. But yeah, let's see. We've done that, we've done that. We actually can make the light poles that I like doing, but before we do, what I'll do is I'll put this one, missing tech. Ah, wait, I never researched that? Oh wow, I'm an idiot. Ha 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 ha. I thought we did that research. I am dumb. We didn't do the power research. That should be one of the first few things to research. Wow. Been streaming for how many years now, and I am still dumb. Alright. Anyway, we shall make a couple of things. So we need how many? One. We'll just automate this a couple of times while we wait for things to craft. Lots and lots of waiting, lots and lots of grinding. Actually, I might as well just queue things up. So then it is like that. Now, there's a reason why I've set things up this way. Don't worry, it'll make sense later. Because this was cooking in my head for a while. Not gonna lie. But yeah, welcome to anyone that's joined in. This is a little bit slow for the time being, but it's a very slow game. Early on, anyway. But once you get into automation and all that sort of stuff, ooh, it's good. It gets real good. For those that missed it, I did show off a more not late game, but more like a early to mid game factory, and it was pretty decent already. There was a couple of problems, so I'm gonna fix that with this setup. But yeah, a lot of things to work on. Ah, there we go. Almost done. We'll get our first dashbot set up, so then I can finally relieve the scout that's working here. And then I can finally set up some more
Investigate ruined
stuff.
structures across the world for data to help advance your technology. You may need
yes.
to repair them before you can gain access. Exploring them could provide valuable information and resources.
That's true. So, if I were to start this early on, that would probably be a good idea. Not gonna lie. But I don't want to do that early on. I want to do things my way, even though it takes a long time. Granted. But yeah. Yeah, that is the one thing. Because I want to prioritize getting dashbots straight away, that is slowing down my progress. So I probably should not focus on that. Where instead, I do standard minor bots. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, power! Finally! So now we can probably do this research. Yes. And that'll give us the power production that we need, which is going to be really important. One of the few things that we can do. Now, if I have this, that means... Wait, I did not set that up? Wow. Okay. Ah, I think I know what's up. I don't have certain research that'll unlock. But basically, what we want is a small power field, a light, and that's it, honestly. Basic? Let's go with basic. Basic power pole with light unit. There we go. And then, once this starts building, or finishes building, I'll automate production of those things. They're pretty useful, especially the, what's it called? The power pole? The thingamajiggy that actually produces power? Oh, I mean, not, yeah, the small power field, that's what it's called. They're useful. Because they extend the range of your power grid, which is only a very small amount right now. So yeah, early game you don't need to worry too much about power to a degree. But if you want to go further beyond, let's see, here we go. So now, there we are. I think. Oh, wait, I have to do it one by one? Ugh. I think there's a faster way to do this, but I just can't figure it out just yet. If someone knows, please let me know. But yeah, that should improve our iron, or our metal production significantly now. And then also get this out of the way too. But yeah, once these are set up, I should probably get another one for that one too. So give me a second. Interesting thing is if you do that, it'll automatically assign what you're making to go to that spot. So very useful for building vehicles that you just want to do a certain task straight away, or if you want them to go to a specific location. So let's say like that. Now I've got that one, set that up, done. Yeah. We still have that scout there. We'll leave that for now until I get more stuff built. There we go. Now we can automate the production of... Do I want the behavior controller? I think I want the behavior controller. Yeah, that's slightly higher priority right now to me. We'll do that. And getting that out of the way is also just as important. Alright, so now, what we can do... So you see this, you know how I did it all manually before. What I can do is basically copy it with C, and then if I select the other building and press V, it pastes the settings. So it's already got that set up. So I probably should do that as well for the scout, for the new miners. But hey, whatever. Hindsight is 20/20 and all that. Yeah. I am done. If that has not been established enough already. Alright, now that we've got this, what I can do... I can probably make a few hauler bots at this point to improve our things. So what I'll do a new worker bot. And then, honestly, this one can be left as is. But what I will do... Because I want it to do a certain thing. I want to do a destruction bot. Now, there's a reason why I want this one. So I will do that. And I will do this. So this one's a special one, right? So... Trash bot. Yeah? And then what we'll do, we'll go into here. And then... No, actually, I don't think we need that. Correction. Let me go back here. I don't think we need this. We'll just do that. But we want the search filter to be dropped item in grid. Yeah? In power grid, there. And then that one to go to the go-to. Yeah? And then this one will also be a go-to. Oh wait, no, correction. That's how we want it. So what it'll do is that it'll try to pick up any items. That might not necessarily be... Wait. It shouldn't destroy the picked up the items that need to be picked up, but it will destroy buildings and units with this setup, I believe. I need to test this, actually, before I become really dumb. Let's do this. Let's test it right now, live. Alright, so I need the radar. Ah, yes. Let's do that again. Ah, need 2 of these, actually. Probably better to set it up like that. Hey, we now have a bunch of metal bars built up. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. Alright. While we do that, logistics is still being dealt with by the 2 scouts. Probably not the most efficient thing. Probably need to work on that. But I do want to get the deconstructor bot, the trash bot first. Just to show that you can have multiple uses for things. Oh, and then there's another bot that I want to do too. Give me a second. So there's another bot that I want to make. So this one, we're using another dash bot. Yeah? Yeah, we're using a dash bot this time. Because I kind of need to do it with a dash bot. We'll use a fabricator. We'll connect it. But only on channel 4. Now the reason I'm only doing it on channel 4. Because what I wanted to do is make foundation plates. We want a foundation bot. Yeah. So it'll be a little bit more advanced, but the whole idea behind it is, if I actually set that to infinite there, it's the only one that's going to be handling foundation plates. Nope. And I want... Nope. Correction. I want that, and then I want that. So then it cannot ever do anything else. Kind of deal. Yeah. And yeah, the reason as to why I want it to be on channel 4 only is so then no one actually has access to its inventory, but it'll still have access to this. So like I turn this on to channel 4. So now the items within this storage, the metal bars, will be accessible by that bot. So yeah. I should probably make a standard bot at this point though. Foundation bot. Okay. We'll have a standard worker. I want a light, but that's gonna take forever to build those if I don't do something now, so screw it. Basic logistics bot. Connect you to the network straight away. Yeah, that'll do. And then this, we can cancel this for now. And then let's make a, where is it? The basic logistics bot. We'll make 5 of them. Why not? We'll make 5. There we go. Help out straight away. But yeah, I really don't like using regular bots early on. But because we kinda need something at this point rather than nothing, we do have a problem. Though. Yeah, I'm not producing stuff. We do have one thing that I can potentially make, but I kinda don't want to make that either. Because that could cause problems. So we'll work with it for now. Ooh, there we go. Alright.
You require a power source to operate efficiently. You can equip one after you've researched it or build components that supply and transmit power.
Alright. Yes, I know I need more power. That'll probably be the next thing that I work on. So that's another thing as to why I don't want to make too many bots. Yeah. Now that I've got more bots, yes, I can move things around more better, but each bot uses 15 energy. And with a lack of energy early on, that'll start to impact your efficiency. So you can see now my current efficiency is just about 90%. Not the best thing. Not the best thing at all. But it does get things moving a little bit. So I will take that. But yeah, we're currently relying on this assembler to make a whole bunch of reinforced plate, and it's not keeping up with demand. That's on me. I'm trying to expand too quickly. But yeah, like, you need a decent backbone in order to progress at a decent clip. And again, that's on me. I do not want the robotics production. I don't want that. I do want this. Because that item there, specifically the portable transporter, is one of the key things to unlocking a lot of really good automation in your base. So we will start working on that. But yeah, as you can see, that's not going to happen anytime soon, mostly because we don't have any energized plates. So that's fine. I don't mind. That's just what we're going to work on afterwards, once we have more steady mass production set up. So at this point, we've got our basics all down pat to a degree. We have this. So, okay, here's another one. So, say for example, now that I've got this, I don't... No, actually, you know what? You can get off the logistics grid now. Because what I can do, now that I've got all of these logistics spots, I can put the behavior controller on my scout, right? And it's that, yeah, it's the one scout that I've got. So I can now get rid of this, okay? And then if we go into the behavior controller, we can import from here, scout and collect. Now, this is extremely basic. Well, okay. Basic in that it does a thing to a degree. It's not great at it, but it'll do the job. So the whole idea is that it'll run when, it'll run if it's not at full health. That's the basic gist. And because it's on a scout, it will run pretty damn fast. It'll go back to the base, which is set in the signal register here. So if we go here and say, now that we've got this, we want to set it so then we're not going back to store things. And we can get rid of this as well. Okay, because we're going to set it all up in the behavior controller. But we want the signal, right? The signal of this to be where we want to return. That way it's stored in the memory, but it's not going to affect anything. At least not yet. Okay, now we go here. So that's what it'll do. It'll actually get to move... it'll drop off all of the items that is in its inventory.
Said what about enemy detection to help keep it alive?
I'm ignoring that for now. The only thing that it'll do is if its HP is lowered, then it'll run. I haven't set that up because it's a little bit more, and I just want to keep this relatively simple. I just want to do a thing and to do it well. Then we'll work on refining the program as we go. But for now, this will work. So yeah, we've got check health. See if it's full. If it's not full, it'll go back to the drop-off point, and hopefully I've set it up so then the drop-off point also has a repair function installed nearby. It's not yet, but it will be eventually. Just give me a bit. Alright, and then if it is full health, it'll go and pick up any dropped items that are not in blight. that can probably be refined later, or you can even remove this. But at the moment, I'm just avoiding things within Blight. It will still travel through Blight when it does the scouting. But yeah, what it'll do, it'll collect everything within its radar range. If it can fit. If it can't fit, then it'll go back to dump all of the items back at the drop-off point. But yeah, if it can fit, it'll put it into its inventory and then go back and loop around. Like, you don't necessarily need this connection, but I just wanted to visualize like how it's actually going rather than having it at an end point. So yeah, this will now work by itself. So if we press N, it'll now collect things, but there's no power. Now, why does it not have power? Well, there's nothing to power it. So we'll leave it idle for now, because what we actually need is a support bot. So we go here, we go dashbot, and then we use that, and then we use a portable field generator along with a capacitor, and this will be a basic power support bot, right? So I'll need to automate that, right? So first off, we will need solar cells automated. And this will be important because we'll need this as well for the rest of our base. And then we will also automate the capacitor, right? At this point, we need one more, right? Basically assembler unit. Is this rotated correctly? Yes, it is. Yeah, the one thing about the lighting is that sometimes it just feels a little too bright in this game. That could be just me. I could just turn down the settings on my end. But yeah, it just feels a little bit too bright sometimes. Alright, cool. Now that that's... wait, I did not... oh, no, I did. There we are. Okay, cool. And then we get the portable field. There we go. And now, if we set this up correctly, we have basics power support bot.
Fault image. Said there are times the light is quite bright. It's not just you.
It's not just me? Okay. Thanks, Faulty Mage. Alright, so what I'll do, I'll just create one, just so then I can get the bot running. Cancel the... well, not cancel, but pause the research for now, so then it doesn't get that energized plate that I'm making. Alright. But yeah, we do need to start setting up mass production soon, so I will work on that after I install a couple of last minute things. Alright. Now we got that, we'll make the basic power support bot just so then our scout is not lonely. Yeah, and this is pretty much all you need at this point. The one problem with this entire setup is that with a support bot with the scout, it can get stuck, which can be a problem. But say we do this, alright, and then the scout now has power. There we go, and you can see that there's a small field being generated with the power field, so I can turn that off so then we don't see it all the time. But it's just a nice indicator to show that that's the reason as to why this whole setup works. So yeah, now the scout will defend itself as well as have a support bot to provide it with power. It's not the best because the support bot is slower at 3 speed compared to the scout's 4 speed. but it'll do enough of a job, enough anyway, that it'll work fine. And because we're dumping this, yeah, so you see it's reduced speed. It allows the basic power support bot to catch up whenever it's running out of power, which is fine. So it's only really good in the day. So we will be replacing the power support bot eventually with a different setup. Ooh, that's a problem right there. We've got a glitch bot there. That could be problematic. Hopefully nothing too difficult occurs. But anyway, that is my scouting. And that is now set up so then it collects material that we can then use for production, which is great. Now, what we'll do, we'll make a few more assembler units. But this one is so then I can get the power set up, right? Do I have enough space there? No, I might have to start going in a different location. Alright. The power pole will be done soon, I swear. Probably the next time I stream will focus on setting up the automated mining. Probably don't have much time left today. I'll try and stream sometime in the week, because normally I only stream Mondays, but I will potentially make an exception for this game. Because this is fun. I like this. Like, it's not thrilling gameplay, granted, but getting things to work the way you want them to work, chef's kiss. Alright, now that we've got this, we can now set up the small power field to be produced automatically. Oh. Yep, the scout is doing its own thing at this point. But yeah, like, setting that up automatically, sure you might lose it, but this is why I set him up on a shortcut. That way you can tell where it is at a single button press. Very good for tracking down where it is. Oh, by the way, now that we have more or less most of what we need for general production, we need to actually start putting down the solar panels that we're making, which is important. Alright. And then what I'll do... early game... No, I still don't have that. Ah. Wait, why don't I have that? You know what? Screw it. I'll make my own. We'll go here. We'll make a 1x1 2S building. And we'll make a small power field. A light. A capacitor. Ah, that's why. I don't have repair. That's fine. No problemo. This is probably fine. You don't need anything more at this point. Basic... Wait. I'm an idiot. I already made one. Basic power pole with light. It's right there. Wow. I am scatterbrained. There we go. Alright, put that in there. Now there's a reason why I put that there. It's to help extend it this way, and I want to go this way. And now the silica sand tree needs to go. Eventually. So what I'll do, I'll actually make tier 2 miner bot. It'll be the first one. Yeah, you see this? This is a problem. The fact that it constantly goes to a spot that I don't want it to go to. And it runs out of power. Not ideal. So this is why you want the foreman sort of bots to occur. To be a thing, basically. Alrighty. Oh, right. I need to make a light. Uh-huh. I forgot that I didn't automate making lights. That's a problem. You know what? Let's get the mass production set up. Let's see. Rotate. I want it this way. Just so then I can replace one of these buildings with it. We probably need more of these plates, so I'll focus on that being the next thing. Wait. I didn't make that either? Wow. Alright. I am officially an idiot. Whatever. I've automated a few other things that I don't normally automate. So my first mall setup is not 100%, but it is fine. It is fine. It works, and that's all I care about for now. The copium is settling in. What I'll do... I'll quickly replace this. I'll replace this with the assemblers, because I do actually need that. So I'm gonna just move this over for now. And make sure that doesn't equip. Unequip. You're gonna equip the other two, aren't you? Nope. Unequip. Unequip. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's probably the only thing it needs. And then, yeah, I do need a lot more of the steel production done, so I will work on that. Then I'll put the storage there. But yeah. What I will work on is this as well. Ooh, which reminds me, that also means that I need to make another building. So we'll make the 2x1. We'll get the robotics. Wait. Can it actually support that? Yes, it can. It's fine. It's got 4 inventory slots. It's fine. Alright, so... Basic... Mass robotics unit. Yeah, we'll simplify it like that. Sure. I did this wrong. Oh well. It's fine. Do that. Do that. It's fine. Wait, did I do that? Yeah, I did. But I forgot to do that. There we go. Then we can do this one here. Steam buildings, basic mass production for robotics. That way. Ah, right. Now that I've done that, I can now switch this to the light. Screw you. Finally erase this from existence. Oh, no. That way. And this way. Get rid of those 2 items. It doesn't need to be there. Move that off. There we go. Oh, I didn't automate fully. There we go. Now we've got it. There we go. Basic power pole with light unit. Now, that means now that we've got an expanded area to work with, which is good. That's always good. So what we'll do is we'll do the same thing for here and there. So we'll need that. And now, because of this, I'm gonna put another one, actually, all the way here. Because if we get 3 spaces, we do have space for that, which is good. And then I can build more of these moles. We want the basic assembler. We'll do 2. You know, this is when we can start ramping up production a lot, so you're gonna see me make more things that I may or may not be able to handle. But taking damage. Uh-oh. Yeah. Do you see this? This is why you need a guard. So then it can kind of fight for itself and then run away. To a degree. So yeah, that can be problematic. But this is fine. At least now we know where the enemy is. We will refine that further. So then we don't have to fight the enemy, and then we can just avoid it completely. But for now, that will do. That means that I now have to set up a system for repair. And I have an idea. But what we'll do... Yeah, we will need this research. So, what I'll do here is get that automated. Continue building the assemblers. That is rotated correctly. Okay. I need more mass production here. Not mass production, mass storage here as well. Put that there for now. Just so then they do a little bit more. But yeah, now that we're getting a lot more power... Oh, nope, that's not right. That one, go back to this one. I grabbed the wrong thing. I do this from time to time, and I'm an idiot whenever I do it. Okay, that and that. Just to generate more power, especially during the day. You can see we're fluctuating. We don't have much storage yet. We will work on that as soon as we can get more of the mall connected. But yeah, this is my basic setup. I've kept this accessible in the middle purely because I need it for... I needed to have a few more things first before I can finally isolate it. But for now, this is fine. Enough. Yeah. We're currently in need of more plates. The plates are going to there. I forgot to set that up. Do that there. Yeah. A lot of things that I am working on that aren't necessarily all visible as of yet, but yeah. Let me see. once that's done, those will be done soon. Do we actually need more miners? We might, huh? But I want to get rid of this. And that means that I need more storage. So, that's gonna be annoying to me. I'll put that there for now. And then you, I guess, will mind that one too. We are expanding. It'll take time. It will take time. But the point is, we are expanding. There we go. Yeah, so that'll basically idle at this point. I only made that one miner for that purpose. Alright. I think I can continue research now. I want those nanobots. So at this point, it's like a constant drive for more resource. But I believe let me see here. We've got all the basic stuff at this point, right? Yeah, we can delete this. We'll make the scouts the foremans that I mentioned before. So in order to do that, I'm gonna have to actually switch out with a standard bot at this point. Actually, no. You know what? No. You can put yours back in there. You can put yours on that. And then you can be... No, that didn't work. That didn't do what I normally think it does. Okay. We now have a scout that I will now use as my foreman. Alright. So, the best thing that it can do is that. Yeah. Then... Actually, that's all it needs. And then you put that in the signal, right? Why is it... Oh yeah, because it doesn't have anything equipped yet. Then, what we can do is that we can grab that and put it on the scout. There we go. And then what it'll do, right? We then put a behavior, actually, on this. And then I will be basically coding this. I haven't done this yet, so I will be coding this on the fly, but I will give you one of these capacitors, just so then it can handle a little bit more, but yeah. So, the basic gist is that if it finds a metal ore... Alright, so we'll not have it check health. Alright? We're gonna do it extremely basic, right? So if it finds... Actually... Yeah, we'll set the visual to what we want. Ah, we've done the research. Awesome. Okay, so the visual will be our means of telling what it is. So we'll do that. If we can get a visual on stuff, we get a result. If there is no result, then what we can do is that we can scout, right? But if it does have a result, then what we want to do is set, where is it? No. Was it math? Yeah. So is that the one? I feel like it's not. I actually forget. I don't know what this what I want to do here is. But like I want it to set the signal. That? Yeah, that's actually it. That's what I want. If it finds something, it'll put it into the signal. And if there is nothing, then it'll scout. But it'll basically continue looping this, is the assumption, right? Now, if I do this, it shouldn't move. There we go, it's not moving. Because it's noticing... Yeah, and then it's writing this into the signal. So if I erase this, yeah, it should write it straight away. Okay, so now, if I erase this, it'll go nothing. Okay. So what if I try silica sand real quick? Ah, wait. Silica infinite. It's not working. Am I mistaken? Am I missing something, or is it just because it doesn't have any power? Oh, okay, so it can detect that. Oops, my bad. Okay, so what if I were to try this? Bug chitin. Oops. Ah, I think what I've done is that I didn't do that. Okay, there it is. Now it's scouting. Alright. Stop. Okay, I don't want it to return like that. We need that different. Okay, so we can get rid of that. What we'll do, we'll set that to an infinite amount of metal ore for now, but we can also get rid of this. And that. What we want to do is to actually set up a hauler. So we'll do a dashbot, and then we'll want a small battery and 2 capacitors, because I want it to be able to go for long ranges. And then we want it on a transport route. So yeah, and I think that's it. That's all we want. Now, if we want that, we want the battery set up there. And then, let's see. finally managed to get what I needed here. We'll have the portable transporter set up. I do need more basic assemblers. We'll put down 3 more. But yeah, those will be needed, but aren't necessary just yet. We will make another power support bot, I guess. Because we need another one of those. Ah! Finally. We can set this to that. Why aren't you connected? Did I break that? Mass. Assembler unit. Repair. There we are. Do that. That one. There. Anyway, that should fix that, which means that I can now free this up for something else. We put that away. Let's see. What do I need? I need repair kits. Yeah? Okay, that's what I need. And I need the repair kits specifically so then I can finally seal off the basic power pole units. Yeah. And I can also put it on the scout. So I force it to run away so then it resets its logic, I guess you can say. What am I missing? I'm missing crystal chunks. Ah, okay. Okay, the power support bot is there, so I can have it following the scout. And then all I need now is the smarter miners, I guess. Yeah. But while I do that, I will finally make the trash bot. I have enough resources for that, I think. Except for the circuit board. Oops. Alright, we now have this. So now I can put that on you. There we go. Should repair you. And there we go. Off it goes again. Alright, we now have the scout bot fixed enough, right? It'll do for now. There'll be more later, don't worry. Yes, we can do more power. Put that in there, and that in there. Ah, yes. And then we can finally start storing the power that we're generating during the day. So then it can also be used at night. There. And then we'll put one of these in there. And this one in there. And now we've upgraded our power pole into the standard power pole, I believe, is what I normally build. Early game. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, like at this point, all I need to do is just put it on the ones that I already have. But I can do that in my own time. But now I can actually seal off this one, if I remember correctly. Yep, it's all good. We can now seal that off with another assembler unit. There. Ta-da! But yeah, I'm basically crafting a lot at this point. I think we're at a decent spot. I just need the trash bot to be crafted, which is, it's needing... Oh, the deconstructor. Would help if I had that automated. Okay, so why are you taking a long time? Ah, I see, I see. It just takes a while to craft. We actually have the material. We just need more. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I do want the trash bot first. So then we can get rid of these inefficient miners and replace them with the better miner. Yeah? But if that's set up correctly, I can now run that ad infinitum. We want basic mining leader. Yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, it'll run basically infinitely at this point. It should anyway. And then once it can't find anything, it'll move on until it can. Then it should be at enough of a distance away. Actually, I don't know. I forgot. The range of this is actually quite big. No, that's not ideal. How do I get this to move to a distance? Move away? Move out of the range of another unit. That's not... Is that the way to do it? I don't actually know. Is that... Will that work? Well, that ore thing is done. So if I do that, will that do anything? So it has to move away, but I don't think it's doing what I think it's doing. Okay, I want it to do a specific thing, but I don't know how to do it. Like, I want it to move in range, so then the miners will be able to connect to it. Wait, does this work? Range deprecated. Wait, I don't know. I want that. Will it do what I think it'll do? Okay. So not exactly. How do I do this? Does anyone in chat know? Does anyone know? I want it to basically move... Oh, actually, that might be okay. I want it to continue the program, but...
Jax 9. Said do what?
Okay, so at the moment, it's basically trying to go to the location of the ore that it's detected on the radar, right? And that's fine and all if it was a miner, but I want it to be at a distance of like a couple of blocks away, or a couple of grids away, so then the miners can actually go dump stuff at the scout, rather than trying to crowd around it while also at the ore, which can be a problem when multiple bots are doing that. So I want it like at a distance, if you understand what I'm trying to say here. Like, I don't want it to be right next to it. I want it to be at a slight distance from the metal ore, but I don't know if there's a proper way to go about doing it. Unless... Wait. Is that? Add to this a number 3? Result A, move to A. Will that work? No. But it's doing something... Like, it's basically something like that, right?
Jax 9. Sid can just move the scanner to the north or something by like 1.
Hmm? Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Well...
Fault image. Sid,
That's
what
a
if
problem.
you move unit to target?
I've now lost that scout. I could let it run away, but it's fine. That's a problem, though. That's really close. Unit to target. What do you mean by unit to target? Wait, is that gonna come to here? That shouldn't come to here, right? Anyway, unit to target. Okay, so is it in the move? Nah.
Silrushu. Sid gig
Oh, wait, here we go.
Small parameter.
Actually, yeah, you got a point. So, wait. If I use south and I read that, would that work?
Fault image. Sid, I think it's in just move unit. Jax 9. Sid, or check if move away, range, works.
Nah, it didn't work. I did just try that earlier. So if we go to move, we go to move away range. It doesn't give me a range, right? It just gives me like, okay, so I'm trying to get, because it's writing to the signal, yeah? So I'm reading that location. Then if I do that, oh, never mind. I don't think that was working before, but now it's working, so okay, I'll take that. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that. That works now. There we go. Alright. Oh my god. That took way longer than it should have. Anyway, let's get that deconstructor automated. So then this can finally work. Then I have the capacitor, so I can get the hauler to be built afterwards as well. The portable radar. Wait, do I not have a portable radar automated? Whoops. Let me do that as well. Radar. Automate that. Oh yeah, I crafted only the 3 first radars for the scouts. But okay. I do need to refine the scout code now, because we've come across an enemy that I can't deal with a basic turret. You know, I don't know why. I think tutorial mode makes it so then they're just not aggressive at all. I think that was the main problem that I was dealing with, because the other world that I had, like, the scout could go infinitely without issue. But yeah, now I'm having aggressive worms straight away. That was the very first time that I've actually had that happen. So yeah, learning experience. Hey, alright. Do we have that bot being crafted? Alright, so it's just missing a couple of things. Okay. That's fine. You know what? Let me refine that a little bit further. Trash bot, hi.
Jax 9.
I want
Set
that in the
aggressive
network.
settings means they activity attack your base. Hostile is you go near them, they attack. Passive, they attack if attack. None, they don't even spawn.
So I think what happened is that in the tutorial, for some reason, the tutorial set it so then they were passive. At the moment, I believe default settings sets them to hostile, But I am tempted to see what happens if I go aggressive next time. Because that feels more like Factorio. And I liked Factorio. Anyway, okay, so we got that set up, so then that should automatically go into that. So if I go trash bot there, just one.
Jax 9. Sit aggressive is what I now play on.
Nice. I will learn to play on that difficulty eventually, but right now I'm figuring out how all this works and setting up a proper setup, figuring out what I need to do and whatnot. But yeah, I need this set up, this trash bot, so then I can finally get rid of these standard workers, standard miners, and replace them with actual dash bots that can do my bidding better. Speaking of, where is the Mark II miner? I do need to change you up a little bit, because now we do have the repair kit, so I want that on you guys as well. Yeah. Trashbot doesn't need that, though. Okay, I think the Trashbot is now in the system. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so then I can keep track of it. Yeah, so I don't have anything in slot 0 now, but I do... Oh, slot 1, but I do have something in slot 0, and that'll be the Trashbot. Now, if I've set this correctly, it'll just grab things that are in its... in the range of its radar, and inside the power grid. At least that's the hope. I guess not. To a degree. I guess... nah, let's turn that off. Probably not for the best. Because it's only got one slot, it'll screw it over, I think. But yeah, what I can do now, seeing as we've got miners that don't do anything, while the go-to register is linked. Why did I... Oh... Really? So it doesn't like it when I do that. Okay. So I need a behavior. I need a behavior there. Alright. I know what to do now. Do you... to do that. So I'll need that at this point, but it's fine. This basic setup, I will fix that coding later, but this basic setup will allow me, if I just do this, ta-da! Break that. And do that to basically all of the miners here. Alright, now while that's running, I need to make sure that I can actually have a miner bot here. Okay. Because now... I'm hoping this is fine. What am I missing? Am I missing just electronics? What am I missing for electronics? Oh, just the crystal? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I need more crystal miners at this point. But it is fine. It's fine. But yeah, as soon as I can get at least one of these crafted, then I can show you guys what I mean by the mining setup. That is relatively simple at this point, because now that I've got this... Where are you pointing? Okay. Yeah, no, this is what I was saying before. Okay, I need to change this math a little bit. So, I want to move it to the location. But... let me see. If distance? Because it needs to get to that spot, but then I need it to move away. If it's actually there. But I don't want it to constantly go back and forth. Like, I can kind of understand what some of these mean, but others I'm just like, okay. Ah! That's what I want. Entity... Wait. Oh. Doesn't display my current location? Wait. No? It doesn't have my current location, does it? Because if... yeah, I want it to move, but I don't want it to be like too far. That's the main issue. I want it to go there. I don't want it to get too close. What does this do? No. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because, like, move away worked once it was there. But before it's there, it doesn't work at all. That's the main issue. That's what we're currently dealing with. Wait, what am I missing? What? What are we missing? Huh? You have loads of...
Jack's
no.
9. Said move, gets next to the target. Move away, stay out of attack range of target.
So that makes sense. But I want it to move away once it's in range. And to stay out of range.
Jack's 9. Said so move then move away.
Yeah, I think I've done that before. And then I think I can show you what exactly happens when that happens. So if we go here, it'll go to this one, right? And then it'll go away. And then it'll try and go back, and then it'll move away. I don't like this bouncing. It's a solution, but it's not a good one. Because I don't want it to constantly do that. That's not ideal. Ooh, here we go. Minor bot, here we go. We want you, actually, to go to this one. And then unit read... Wait. That. There we go. And
Jax
then
9.
you do that.
Set store the radar find and compare it to the current find. If same, don't move.
Okay, so store the radar find. Oh, okay. Wait, give me a second. So I instead
Jax 9.
store this.
Said I have like 55 hours in this and a programmer by trade.
Fair enough. Like, I've only just dabbled in code for the most part. I'm not actually a full programmer, so okay. Store the radar find, compare it to the current find. Wait. So we store the radar find, and then we move the unit. Then we can... Are we doing another radar? Because I haven't actually looked a lot of this up yet. I want to, but I kind of want to learn. But as a result...
Jax 9. Said do a compare after the radar but before the move.
Okay. So we do math, compare number. If equal... No, so we're doing this one and comparing it to this one, right? Oh, wait, no.
Jax 9. Said need another variable first though.
Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do 2 checks. Radar. Move unit. From visual again. Result B. Compare it to B. And then if... Okay, this one if equal move away. And then if smaller or larger... We move the unit. Towards... Okay. No, actually, we store that one there, and then that one is that one. We move away from that, or we move it to A. No, that makes no sense. Unless we do that? Maybe? Wait, let's see. Oh, we were out of power. Okay. We got something. We have something. Alright. Let's make a holer, shall we? Before it dies. Wait, did I not? Whoops, I didn't name it. Mark 1 holer bot. Alright. So then we do that. We do the holer bot there. But yeah, thanks for the pointers, Jack. Very, very helpful. Okay, is this working? It does look like it's working. Maybe. But I'll have to test it more once we've burned through all of this stuff. Right? But yeah, the miner bot works. I just need to copy that at this point. Basic logistics bots are idling because there's nothing happening. We don't have any iron, and that is, yeah, that's causing problems with our production at this point. Ooh, we're out of crystal. That's a problem. Oh, that is a problem. Oh no! Wait, no. Where's my other scout that I had? That one here. Need to basically do the exact same thing to it that I did to this one. Behavior and capacitor, right? Capacitor, behavior, and then we'll save this setup at the moment. Base mining leader, save. Hopefully that works, because now if we do this, that, load basic mining leader. Okay, and now we set this one to mine crystal chunks. Go. Hey! Okay, cool, we're good. Alright, and then we do that. And then we'll just have it, so then they just go to this one for now. Just so then we have a basic miner.
Said something like copy nothing to signal, radar, result. Compare, signal, to result, equal. Copy VAR to signal, move away, no result scout.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's basically what it's doing now. And then if I go back to this, that should fix up the loops. I will have to test that later. But it's looking good for now. We've still got this basically 2 manual miners, but at least we'll have that. And then
Jack's
where's
9.
the hauler?
Said don't need the scout to radar, it auto does it.
Nah, I'm thinking more like if there's none in
Jack's
range.
9. Said any dead ends just auto loop to the start.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm just thinking more along the lines of if it can't find anything within radar range, at least then it'll scout to the new, in a random direction to then find more. That's the only reason as to why I put the scout command in there. But yeah, looks good now. Again, thank you for the help, Jack. I don't think I'd be as far in as I would have thought to get this automated to auto mining, I guess, at this point. Now, we need that. We need... What are you doing? Oh, I'm an idiot. You should not be doing that. Oh.
Jax 9. Said asterisk asterisk asterisk.
That's a problem. You know what? We'll do it like this. And then if value A is comparable to value that. But that one goes to A. Right? No. This one goes to signal, this moves away from A. I think. No. It doesn't actually matter. These don't matter. This one is just so then it can have something compared. I think. If we do that... Okay. That's working. Alright, now I just need you to do that. And you to do that. Just temporarily. Okay. And
Jax
then
9.
you do that.
Said
do
image for reference if wanted.
That. Ah! Did you post a link? That's currently disabled in my chat. There was a couple of quote-unquote bad actors. Don't worry. It's fine. I think I know the general gist. I think I understand the general gist. Okay. So we've got mining for that. Aha! Holer! Alright, cool. So now, what I can do is I go... use that as a go-to, and then that as the storage.
Jax
That'll
9.
work.
Said really cause it looks like the URL posted without any issues.
Yeah, so that's more along the lines of just something that you can see on your end, but I can't see it. I believe... what was it? I'll load the scout and collect, but I'll change that to within the power grid.
Fault image.
Get rid of that.
Said you can still see
Get
the
rid
link,
of that.
but for me it's just asterisk asterisk asterisk.
Yeah, basically. Do that. Do that. Oh, this is weird. What the heck is going here? No result. Ah, no. Cancel that. What's going on here? If it can't fit, go there. No result. Doesn't need to. Doesn't need to do that. What is this?
Jax
Get rid of that.
9. Said alright, I'll cheese it then tongue poking smiley imgur 9i7yp.
That works.
Move it.
I'll have a look at it
Said
later.
feel free to join the Discord server here. https://discord.gg/USM859B.
Okay. Alright, so... I forgot that the bot does that still. Hello, MooBot. Been a while. Wait, that's a Mark II miner bot. Why did I have it set up to do that? Let me change that. I want it to be more useful. Go there. So, if it's set up correctly... No, it's not set up correctly. Whoops. Where's that miner bot? There we are. C. V. No. That's not right. V. V? There we go. But I want you to go onto that one, not the other one. Hey! Okay, that's working. I like that. I like that. Alright, cool. So I just need another hauler at this point. Hauler bot, go. And then you need to scout and collect the items. What's happening? What? Oh, right. The destination is the signal. Whoops. We'll put it there. That's what was happening. Hahaha. My bad. Yeah. So now that'll do that automatic cleanup. That's what I needed to fix. Alright. All good now. We've got the mining. We need just more miner bots at this point. Oh. I lost a bot earlier, so like I want to search that, but right now I kind of want to make sure that I've got everything working at the base first. Do I have enough power on everything? No, I do not. Let me fix that. Do that. Do that. And then you can get that. Wait, no. Why do you have a set? Wait. I screwed up here. That's not supposed to go there. You. Go there. You. Go here. Alright. And I think that'll be it for me here. Yeah. Alrighty. I think we're good. We're at a good stopping point here at this point. So yeah, thank you for all the help, Jack. I will call it quits for now. I will probably do a lot more just general stuff, like expanding the mall and basically making this more robust, but I won't go further into my research for now. Just so then things are working 100% and I've gotten it to a good point. So yeah. Next time I stream, hopefully we can continue on this. But for now, thank you very much for joining me. Have a lovely rest of your day, guys. And good night.